The man threw the baseball to the edge of the prison wall. He pretended to bend down to pick it up. He swaggered across the guard line. He sneaked to the wall and looked around. Sure enough, it was a blind spot the watchtower could not see. Suddenly, a patrolling German soldier spotted him. The soldier shouted loudly, "Get out!" The man immediately raised both hands. He said he was just picking something up. That night, he came back there again. He pressed close to the barbed wire. He took out a pair of pliers. He successfully cut the fence and escaped. But even more surprising was that he returned to the prison the next day. In fact, this escape was intentional. The prisoners inside were planning a large-scale group escape. They intended to dig a tunnel straight to the forest outside the prison, so they needed to familiarize themselves with the outside terrain. Previously, they often tried escaping in various ways. They disguised themselves as lumberjacks. They hid in the back of trucks. But these tricks had long been seen through by the guards. They knew they could not escape this way, yet they kept trying to make the German soldiers relax their vigilance. They had clear divisions of labor. When they started digging the tunnel, someone outside would swing a large hammer to cover the sound. The people inside would dig in rhythm. This way, the patrolling guards could not hear them. The tunnel grew longer and longer. Handling the excavated dirt became a big problem. A fellow prisoner invented a storage bag strapped to the leg. They hid it in their pants. During outdoor time, they quietly carried soil out and scattered it. Everyone carried a little every day. Mixed with the playground soil, no one noticed. To solve the problem of lack of oxygen, they made a blower. But the ventilation pipe was not long enough, so they arranged for someone outside to sing loudly. The people inside used the noise to connect the pipes. Everything went in an orderly way. But one day, the tunnel suddenly collapsed. The companions quickly pulled the trapped prisoner out. This had already happened 3 times. The tunnel got longer and longer. The wooden planks for support were running out. Finally, they even removed bedboards, wallboards, and even the roof wood. Success was within reach. Everyone began planning what to do after escaping. But at that moment, the guards discovered the tunnel entrance. The officer immediately called in reinforcements. They surrounded the cell. The prisoners outside felt their hearts sink. But unexpectedly, they continued digging at night. From the very beginning, they had prepared a second entrance. They blocked the hole with a loose brick. A manhole cover was on top. During work, they lifted it. Someone kept watch. Whenever a guard approached, they quickly threw tools into the pit. They smoothed the gap and poured water. Even if a guard stood on top, he would not suspect a tunnel below. Everyone began preparing for the escape. Since this was Germany, they needed to speak German outside. They secretly taught each other daily phrases. Their original uniforms were too conspicuous. They used bedsheets and old military uniforms to make civilian clothes. This helped them disguise themselves after escaping. Most importantly, they needed passes. One prisoner pretended to deliver a small gift to a guard. He stole the guard's wallet. He used the documents inside to forge many fake passes. The tunnel was dug on schedule. The midnight escape officially began. Everyone wore civilian clothes and lined up. They entered the tunnel one by one. But no one expected that the tunnel exit was still 10 meters from the planned destination, and it was under a searchlight. If they missed tonight, they might have no chance later. At that moment, one man suddenly thought of a solution.